Hello, everybody. Astrology lovers galore. Today, I'm going to talk about the full moon in the sign of Scorpio. That's an important full moon for us to focus on because when the moon is in this fixed water sign, it already is asking us to dive deep, right? But in the sign of Scorpio and a full moon, we have more awareness, maximum awareness as to what's coming to the surface and how we need to work with this so we can be involved in our own transformation. So that is what we're going to cover today. Okay, so we're going to get started on that. So we have this full moon. It's April 26th, so it's coming up on Monday. It's late at night here in the East Coast of the United States, 11:32 p.m. The full moon's at 7 degrees of Scorpio. So you're going to want to locate where that is in your astrology chart and just know that that area is what's being activated with this full moon at this time. Now, before we get too far into this, I want you to think about, at this recording, I'm putting this up on April 22nd. So it's just a few days before the full moon. We're in that waxing lunar phase. So we're building to this already. But when we get to Monday night especially, it'll be Tuesday morning for some people in the world. I want you to recognize, what are you most aware of? Now, I don't want you just to sit down and say, what am I aware of? I want you to spend some time and ask yourself that question on a very deep level, whatever's deep enough for you, right? Whatever that means for you. I want you to ask yourself, what am I passionate about? What do I feel is coming to the surface these days? Is there a change and a transformation that I know is going on within me? And if we're too busy doing and constantly doing and being and doing and being, we don't always give ourselves the deeper time that the Scorpio full moon especially requests from us. So it is, again, very deep. It's fixed water. It wants us to really spend some time contemplating that question. So I'm encouraging you, and so does this full moon, to use the power that we have of this full moon and take that deeper dive into what your wants and needs are. To look beneath the surface. And so you're able to be engaged in your own transformation, in your own magic. So it doesn't feel like things are happening to you. You have the opportunity to take that control yourself. And that is what I recommend that we do with this full moon. So what else can we do with this? What else does it look like? When the moon is full, we should be really and completely and fully engaged in working deeply with partners, any partnership that's important to you, whether it's a close friendship, your spouse, life partner, business partner, somebody that you're working really close with. It is important during these full moons to look at that and to take the steps that you need so you fully understand each other and you're able to move forward. Now, full moons have a lot to do, of course, with, it's awareness, but there's a lot of magic around beginning that releasing process as well. But I want you to look at, in my opinion, because the chart of the full moon, there's no fire in the chart of the full moon. No planets are in fire signs. And I'm not using asteroids. I'm simply using the planets and the lunar nodes. I'm not even using the ascendant or the midheaven because everybody's in a different place that watches this. So there's no fire in that full moon chart. So that means that it's not about initiating new processes or new action. It's about awareness of what you need to do. And there is where you take that action. All right. So we don't have to begin anything new. And again, the lack of fire in the chart speaks to that as well. All right. So figure out what those specifics are for you. You're going to find that in the house placements. I'm going to go over that for my Patreon group. If you'd like to be part of that, come and join me there. The links are below here on YouTube. But find that position in your own astrology, and that house placement will give you additional information. So look at, again, what the transformation is happening. So here's some dates. And you should know, we all should know, if we're paying enough attention, where these changes are coming from and that deep internal feel. Now, the other two dates that are related to this full moon on April 26th are part of that lunar phase family I like to talk about. Excuse me. So that would be the new moon, October 27th. Look at my notes here, 2019. So that was beginning of that lunar family cycle. So look back to that time frame, right around that date, not too much on either side of it. And, what was begun then? And even if you didn't initiate something at that point in time, I'm pretty sure this always happens. The new moon we can't always see. We have our intentions of what we want to do, but sometimes things happen that we don't know about until we have an opportunity like now to look back and see what was going on. This was 18 months ago. So look back at October 27, 2019, when we had a new moon. It was right about the same eras, around 5 Sag. The full moon on April 26 is at 7 Sag. So something was begun. Look at that. Now, 9 months after October 27, 2019 is the first quarter moon. Similar degree. First quarter moon is when the sun and the moon are in their first square. That was July 27, 2020. Now here, a similar theme, because there's a Scorpio theme going on here. Scorpio is, again, transformation, that deep internalized change. What am I going through? What am I passionate about? What are my desires? It's all of that. Financial things. That's Scorpio, is that too. I actually haven't mentioned that yet, but it does have a lot to do with, our spousal income or our partner's income, money we can use that we don't earn, that type of thing. Inheritances are things that happen then too. So look at that if that's something that's a process that you're going through. I don't know. This is different for everybody. That's why we can't be specific with this, because this is generalized. It's energy we all get to work with, but we'll all work with it in our own way. So with that first quarter moon, also related to the new moon of October, first quarter moon, July 27, 2020, same theme, Scorpio theme coming through. Something is coming to our attention. Something is starting to grow. That first quarter moon is like when you garden and you've planted some seeds, and you're looking and they're coming through the soil. Some of them are healthy, some are not. So the healthy ones get more space, more room, more attention. You pluck the ones that aren't so healthy. So what that means is at that quarter moon, July 27, 2020, there were some things that you were looking at, focusing on, and things you were looking at just letting to go to the back burner or just to go away. Now we're at that full moon. So we're going to tie up all these loose ends. So April 26th, which is coming up on Monday, a full awareness around what is successful in our lives. Again, relating to those other cycles I just mentioned. This written forecast is on my website, nhastrologer.com. So go join up to my newsletter. It'll come right to your inbox. I write these I used to write it every week, but I got overwhelmed with too much work. So I do them about twice a month now. So come on over and I would put this right in your email box. So, and that's it. I'm not a mass, none of it's automatic. I write this stuff and I mail it myself. I'm not automated like a lot of people. So come on over and join the newsletter. Once a month, I pick a new person who's joined the newsletter for a special gift. All right, back to this. So we're back to the full moon on the 26th. Our awareness around that current theme is very real. We need to tie up loose ends. We're going to start doing the finishing touches on those projects or whatever it is. whatever you've been working on that you know it's time for that transformation to really come to the front of the line. Whether you've been working on doing things for your health, in a partnership, in business, personally, whatever your personal wants and needs are, a shift in your finances, all of this will depend on the houses. I'm going to go over that next for the Patreon group, but I'm going to stop there for you guys. So at that point in time, thank you very much. Take this full moon and, use it. It wants you to change. It wants this transformation to happen. So where are you going to do that transformation? Or where do you know it's already happening? Step up for yourself, all right, and take those steps. All right, that is it for now. I am going to leave you with that. nhastrologer.com. Please comment, like, and share. Blessings and namaste.